Hi, Mike Serra here from Customer States. If you're searching for the highest quality additives, lubricants, or cleaners for your automotive, heavy equipment, agricultural, or industrial machinery needs, look no further than the Justice Brothers line of products. From lubing your chainsaw, performing a complete fuel system treatment and decarb service on a customer's vehicle, keeping that forklift forking and lifting, or just need a can of that famous JB80 penetrant to persuade a rusty bolt, Justice Brothers has you covered. Travis Ferris of Hit Distributing is not only Southern California's authorized Justice Brothers distributor, but also a great friend of mine. Over the years, Travis has helped me and my dealership with anything and everything we need, including all the lines of Justice Brothers products and even equipment to perform the various services we may need for our specific application. HIT stands for honesty, integrity, and trust, so you know when you contact Travis, that's exactly what you'll get. That, combined with Justice Brothers supplying superior quality automotive products since the 1940s and 75 years in the racing industry, you will have absolutely everything at your disposal to get the job done. Justice Brothers is proudly made in the USA, and they have a satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Justice Brothers has the best quality products over any other competitor, and they'll gladly tell you that themselves. If you live in the Southern California area, call my man Travis Ferris at 805-208-7818. And if you don't, call him anyway and tell him I said thanks. And visit justicebrothers.com to learn more about their complete line of products. Justice Brothers, America's brand for quality.
Papa Uma Mau Mau.
Jacob. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Customer States.
Eric needs severe attention.
This is the podcast, you guys, where we talk about everything in the automotive industry. Children.
Jacob broke me.
You know what? Are you guys done
We all knew it was going to happen at some point.
I've had enough of this. I've had enough of your bullshit. I'm very thirsty.
Cheers to that. Cheers,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Happy
Clink.
New Year.
Clink.
Happy New Year, Kev.
Do you hear that, you guys?
What is this?
Do you hear this
What is this?
tinkling happening? It's not Mike during the break.
Ring that bell.
Yeah, right?
Budding.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hashtag sell the
Thank
bell.
you.
What is this, Mike? What is this delicious beverage we have?
Well, drinks this week are on Norm again.
Yay, Norm.
And his favorite drink is Bacardi rum with Pepsi, not Coca-Cola, and a little wedge of lime. And so in order to honor the tradition of Norm and his drinks, and also to end out the new year, because this is our New Year's Eve special, we have made a new drink called the New Normanclature.
This is
Thank you.
this was just workshopped before we started recording.
Moments before
30
we started
seconds
recording.
ago.
Moments.
So this is the new nomenclature.
Thanks, Norm.
Thank you, Norm.
It is a rum drink, and I will allow Kevin to explain it since he was the master craft behind it.
Hi, Kevin.
he was our
hey.
mixologist.
Yeah.
Signature
So I
drink.
took the recipe and kind of ramped it up a little bit.
Ooh.
So it's
Bam!
So I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be drunk by break.
so it's 2 ounces
Yeah.
of Don Q Añejo rum,
It's yummy.
a lime, 4 ice cubes, large, and a little bit of tiki bitters, and then top all that off with some Pepsi, and then stir it up.
Pepsi for color.
Pebbles.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's
It is
delicious.
delicious.
It is good.
Shaken,
I kind of wonder
not
what it would be
stirred.
like with Coke. I feel like the Pepsi's a little too sweet.
I think
I don't know if
with
you can do a
the,
line off
the
this glass.
lime,
A line?
a line.
As you said, it would be better with Coke, but
We're there with you
Thank
now.
you.
don't do drugs, children. Anyways, who are you,
In
lady?
school, like we obviously all did.
Yeah, right.
Yes, who are you, lady?
So hey, I'm a lady. I
are.
administrate warranties professionally.
You too.
My
You're a
name's-
bit of a wizard at it.
I am a wizard. I'm gonna be a crazy wizard after this drink. Anyways,
Delicious drinks, by the way, Kevin. Thank you.
yes,
Yeah,
thank
very
you.
good.
Sure.
Claps, claps.
My name's Allie Paul. I do warranties. I've been doing them for 12 years. And next to me, to my left.
Next to me, to my left. Okay.
Yeah.
Next
Well,
to-
I remembered the directional.
Oh, by the way, we're all back in person this time. None of
we
this
are.
Zoom meeting
Hi,
stuff.
back to
So,
our normal scheduled
Yeah.
program.
We got the COVID monster himself joining us in person. It's great.
Who's going to be next? It could be any of us.
Who's gonna be next? Who wants it?
And to my left is Jacob. David
fuck.
My middle name. Hey, Big Daddy.
Hi, buddy. Hey, everybody. It's Jake. I'm back.
Oh, it was a good clink.
That was definitely planned.
No spilled, though.
No.
Hi, everybody. It's Jake. I'm on the couch again. I am a war. No. See?
Yo, these drinks are.
Oh my God.
I am a service advisor or
Freudian
a
slip?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Service advisor, chair swiveler, pen pusher, punching bag to all these jackasses. But I've been doing it for
And Jill asses.
who?
Jill.
Oh, my
Jack and
fucking
Jill.
God.
Those are words.
I love you.
Kevin, don't you wish you were still on your computer where you can just log out?
Yeah. Oh, my internet cut out.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
a-
I'm sure that was what that was.
But I've been doing it for 3 years, but been messing around with cars since I was little. And to my left is the pod Nazi himself, Mike.
Yes. Wait, aren't you Jewish?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's why it's funny. So am I.
Yeah.
No mic for you.
It's okay. It is what
No
it is.
keeps.
Uh,
I've been called worse. My name is Mike Serra, senior master technician, shop foreman, transmission technician, and apparently now pod Nazi. And to my left,
No.
No, I love you.
and to my left is Kevin Waters. What's going on, bud?
What's up, man? Yeah, my name's Kevin Waters. I do nothing in the automotive industry. I used to do car audio. I am the COVID monster. And yeah, I mixed all your drinks with my finger.
I thought it
Is that what you're calling it now? Your finger?
Yeah, my finger.
My finger.
Mofongo.
Any hoozles.
Oh, yeah.
And then
This
Oh,
drunk
wait, yeah.
bitch
And
over
then,
here.
sorry.
It's
to the
been a
left
while,
of me.
Kevin.
Yeah, to the left of me.
Hey, y'all. How you doing? It's Eric.
doing good.
Yeah,
Hi.
I'm doing better now. Thanks again, Kevin. This is really good. Thanks, Norm. Appreciate the. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm Eric, heavy line technician.
Hey, Junior.
Yep, I'm doing it.
That's a new one.
4 years. Yeah, we're here back at to our regularly scheduled program. So good to see all of you. I mean, I did see you guys last week. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was.
But it's nice to be back in our normal ambiance.
In the podcast house.
Yes, it is the podcast house.
Natural habitat.
Right.
From Crazy Animals.
Yeah. So what's going on today? Who's got the first subject? Who wants to go first?
Ooh, me.
Me.
Jake, you have the floor.
Meow, meow.
Meow
You,
mix.
you.
So I'll start this off as the board that nobody can see. So not to be mean or to pick on anybody, but it's kind of part of the story.
Wait, whenever you start not to interrupt you, but not to be mean.
Not to pick on
but not-
anybody.
Like,
He's
when
probably
you're-
talking about me.
It's like when your uncle at Thanksgiving is like, not to be racist. And then
But-
you're like, oh, here it is.
People who are racist say.
Yeah.
Only people who are racist say that.
So we had a family come in today, and I wasn't the one that was personally writing the ticket or helping them, but it was my partner across the way. And she comes in, she's like, I'm here for an appointment, and you guys have a loaner for me. And then her
Likely story.
her heavier set son or daughter, and this is not me being mean, I just honestly couldn't tell. The voice was very high pitched, the body size was
They had bitch tits.
yes, that's
So you're telling me-
androgynous, the whole
Okay.
thing. So
It's Pat.
Just gonna say Pat.
So the first thing after she says, you guys should have a loaner for me, and he goes, yes, you're down for one. She's like, hold on, my kid's going to pick it out. And we
What?
all kind of look at one
Pick it
another
out?
like,
What?
whoa. We
That's
all, you
not
know,
how this fucking
yeah,
works.
we all had ESP like, the fuck you mean you're going to pick it out. And he walks in and he's like, so what you got for us? And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy this isn't mine.
Automatically hate you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. And it's just kind of like, do you have your Mazda 3 or do you have a Mazda 6?
Or
And,
just imagine like zits popping on their face. And
Ew.
So-
I didn't need that.
So across the room, he's keeping his cool, but he's got that look on his face like, what do you fucking teach your kids? Where it's, number one, the kid's horribly overweight, super unhealthy.
Maybe it's a thyroid disorder.
And you can tell. No.
We need Michelle Obama back here.
It's a condition.
Yeah, it's like, happy guys, I have a glandular problem. Yeah. So you can tell, number one, from that walking in, the mom coddles him. It's all him or her. Super overweight, gets whatever they want. Already like, what the fuck? So he does. He looks at him, so what do you got? And, he goes, I've got a Mazda 3, a CX-30, and we also had a Mazda 6. And he goes, well, you don't have any of the Carbon Edition CX-5s? That's what I want.
Get
right?
the fuck
yeah,
outta
number
here.
one, it's like, well,
Excuse me, sir. No one has the Carbon Edition right now. We have to special order it and wait 3 months, and they're all pre-sold before they even arrive at the dealership.
besides the fact, it's like, kid, first off, you need a fucking bicycle if I'm going to give you any offers. And
Hey,
that's
be nice.
no,
I've got this Geo Metro over here
Yeah.
that's perfectly suited for you and your talents.
but it's that. And she even walked in. She's like, my son's going to pick it for me. It's like, you're going to get what you get.
You get what we give you.
And it's going to be the
lucky to
worst
have
thing we
No,
have now.
It's a
Exactly.
shame they don't make the Mazda 2 anymore.
Oh, I know.
That would have been fun to stick 'em
Clown
in that.
car. That would have been
Oh,
hilarious. But, after all said and done, he goes, well, I guess we'll just go with the Mazda 3 then. Get the fuck out of my office.
I'll settle for the Mazda 3.
Yeah, but
Oh, I'm sorry. All of our loaners have been given out for the day already. It looks like you'll have to go over to...
and that's probably what I would have done.
peasant.
Oh, unfortunately, we just don't have anything left.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But I wasn't even helping him, but I was steaming. I'm like, what is this? My mom or dad would have whooped my ass.
Oh, yeah.
If I would have
Oh, yeah.
acted like that.
Yeah. No, there's no
you
sass from
can't-
children.
right.
Children are seen and not heard unless spoken to. Yeah,
Right.
It's,
and you can't hit
respect.
your kids. Well, my parents never hit me. They punished me. It's like, I was never wounded. I don't have emotional trauma, but I didn't turn out to be a piece of shit.
yeah, I've gotten a belt or two in my time. You know,
Yeah, and I learned real fucking quick.
Everything's fine.
Right. Well, you got one belt, and it actually hit you on the ass, and then all that you had to hear was the snapping it together. Like, I will
whipping it
never
out of the
fucking
belt
do this
loops.
again.
When you start to pull it out of the belt loops, like when I get undressed at the end of the day,
And you hear the belt,
pull the belt out.
You hear the belt buckle do that. You're, I'm done, Dad. I'm sorry.
I promise whatever I did, I won't do it again. I'm sorry.
Every time Mike takes off his pants, he's triggered.
Yeah.
See, you guys are all traumatized by that, but I just call it foreplay.
Oh God.
Sure do.
I won't
Hashtag
get
sell
your
the bell.
yum.
Sell the bell. We're still waiting on those feet pics, Allie.
Oh,
The podcast needs money.
as soon pay me and I will present them. You
No,
have
that's
to
not
pay
how
me
this works.
first.
You have to present them first to get paid.
I'll
It's a
give
commission
you the
job.
big
Yes.
toe, half money up front.
It's kind of like when you sell. It's kind of like when you sell drugs. You have to let them taste a tiny bit of the
I
product.
don't know. I've never
Yeah, right.
sold drugs. Neither have you.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I sold drugs in Minecraft.
I don't even know what that means.
Moving forward.
This conversation's getting very dangerous.
I'll still go.
Is it getting dangerous?
It is.
Oh,
Is
thank
it
you.
the most dangerous?
It is.
What?
Don't give her credit. I started that.
You did
You're
start
both
it.
wonderful.
I
Oh
think
my
God.
It was an assist. It was like
You're both
sports.
wonderful.
We are one.
While they're
I don't know what sport, but I know that there's an assist in one of the sports.
In one of those sports,
I
yes.
think it's basketball.
while they're having this conversation, like,
Anybody? Nobody's gonna chime in.
no,
No one else knows.
no, it's funnier just to watch you guys. So, most dangerous part of your guys' jobs. You can eat, Kevin. You can give yours. Allie, you can give yours, which is a paper cut.
His is gonna be quite shocking.
Yeah. So
No, I've actually been injured pretty decently from my job.
Okay, hold on.
Paper cuts don't count.
Yeah, I know. That's what I literally just said
I
that.
mean, I have gotten paper cuts.
So my tech had to replace shocks. So our
Oh God.
yes,
Shocking.
yes. So our shock press or the spring press that we have is really, really old, really outdated, rusted. It's like the actual loops that the spring sits in are starting to bend backwards. So it's sketchy enough to begin with. It's like anytime I see them do that, I'm like watching from a distance doing this, like, oh, what's gonna
I need a
happen?
piece of
Yeah, you have to go
plexiglass
to
or
like the
something.
next
Exactly.
building for that shit.
Some Lexand.
So that popped up. I'm like, well, I'm curious either what's the most dangerous part of your guys' job or what's one of the more dangerous situations that you've been in that almost went bad.
Well, what's your like? Is that yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine at work, it's going to be that. I guess with my most dangerous is we had a time, my uncle used to have a body shop before he passed. And there was a guy who always liked to do things kind of jerry-rigged in a sense. He put a car up on just those super cheap, like Harbor Freight jack stands.
Oh, no.
And
They're like made of sheet metal. It's not good.
right, and two of them were really old, and the pins they felt like they slid all the way through, but it didn't like to hit the back hole, so it only went in.
Where's my phrasing?
Phrasing.
Phrasing?
Yeah.
So it would go.
Phrasing.
Thank you. So the peg would go in the first bit, but it would kind of just hit right on the edge, so it was just kind of floating in there.
Just the tip.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Phrasing.
so angry.
and
Knocking him at the park.
and I was under there looking because I always like to watch. Just that's where I learned first about cars.
Phrasing.
Jesus fucking Christ, Mike, we get it.
No, because we keep looking at each other over here too. Like, really? Like, is this happening? And no one else is. Yeah. Go on.
You're all sick.
You're talking about working with a tool. It's just as fucking
Yeah,
exactly.
Phrasing.
Yeah. Everything you say can be converted
Yeah.
into a dick.
Absolutely.
Indeed. So back at it, you fucking children. I like to learn and observe. Is that better for you, you freaks?
That's better phrasing.
Yeah,
I love to watch.
I like to observe, and that's how I learned at
You
that
like to
shop.
watch?
And like to learn. That's where I started with the love of cars. So I was under there with him, whatever he was working on at that time. And my uncle was walking by, or whoever was walking by, and the jack stands made that trademark chink noise. And last thing I remember is somebody grabbed my fucking ankles and yanked me. And nobody did for the other guy, but the car
Phrasing.
dropped and just completely cracked his ribs. Just car fell right on top of him. The only thing that saved him is the back ones were good quality. So when the car went like this, he was far enough forward that the front of the car pinched him. And of course, they got him out
The
from under.
triangle of safety.
But yeah, that's the most dangerous situation that I've been in. Those jack stands just made the noise, and thankfully I was pulled out. He
Yeah,
wasn't, but yeah, that was probably mine.
Jesus. I have a similar story to that. This is back before I was a mechanic, though.
I'm ready to take. I'm ready to take donations from the Catholic Church now.
Can we just get a soundbite of Jake saying I'm willing to take?
I'm willing to take.
I'm ready to
Here,
take.
Wait, take it
I
real
need
quick.
to take-
Hold on, real quiet. I'm willing to take.
That will be noted.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
Mark it right now.
Okay.
Mark.
Good times.
I can't believe you
There were so many
I
just
don't-
open
dude,
there on
Yeah.
the table. Like,
What part of I'm the punching bag of the group don't you get? That's what I'm
we
here for.
love you.
That's what I'm here for. I'm good
Jake
at
just
that.
gave us a verbal
we
green
beat you down,
screen.
but we bring you up later on.
verbal what?
Green screen.
Green screen.
Oh yeah, definitely. So what's your almost bad thing?
Well, it was way before I was an actual technician. When I would work on my aunt's truck in her driveway, I would use her tire jack to jack up the car and work on it. And I didn't have jack stands at the
That
time.
little tiny scissor jack.
The scissor jack, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like a little
It's the one that you
picture
screw and it looks
And it
like a
goes
scissor as it
and it-
expands
Yeah,
and lifts
yeah.
the car up. Yeah, it's like
It's
the
like a
standard
diamond.
emergency jack in that's
For changing a tire only.
So
Yeah.
Mike says screw and expand, but nobody bats an eye. Fucking goddamn peasants.
Sorry, I didn't catch it myself.
None of us did. It was actually an expedition, and I was doing her brakes, and I don't remember what I
A
was doing.
scissor jack with an expedition? Jesus.
Yep. And
Sounds
I was
safe.
doing her brakes, and the driveway was ever so slightly inclined, and I do mean the slightest
Ever
incline.
so slightly.
But it was just enough for the truck to roll back and the jack to fold underneath it, and my legs were underneath the truck, and the rotor came crashing down right between my kneecaps onto the cement.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah, so that was before I had any sense about me.
I should have gone
never
first
happened
with my
again.
stories.
Yeah. Well,
Holy shit.
nowadays, it's trying to find sounds.
Oh, what's
I-
the sound of? Oh, what was the one? It sounds like I sent it to you guys today.
Well, I'll post a video on our social medias for everyone to see what I'm talking about.
On the gram.
Yeah, on the gram
And the Facebooks.
and the books of the faces.
What sound did you send?
Oh, it was the customer states. Thank you. Thank you. No, I sent it
Celebrate.
in the group chat today.
I don't remember.
My little
Sound?
customer states.
Oh, the sound, yes.
Sound.
Oh my God!
I'm scrolling.
It
Do you
sounded
remember?
like
Oh, here it is. It's customer states left rear rattling internally within the seat. Sounds like a spring or swimming pool diving board.
I like the text response on that too. You have to read what the text said.
I like the
Found no pools.
0 pools.
Found no water.
Read it.
Replace the left rear second row seat frame bottom portion as needed due to faulty spring making an awful noise from the middle of the seat bottom. Rechecked after repairs, all okay.
It was making an awful noise.
It was an awful noise.
So most dangerous paper cut you got at work.
So I do get paper cuts. It's fine. I'm strong. I can handle
Have you ever
it.
stapled yourself?
I have stapled myself.
Oh my
that
God.
takes a special kind of person to be able to do that. Just,
Okay,
just
I
let me tell you.
haven't stapled myself.
In my defense,
Okay, for not with like the stapler, but I have punctured myself with like the loose staple wires. Also, one time in the file room, I was wearing sandals, and somehow a staple wire got like in my foot. Like it punctured my heel.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's
Okay.
neither here nor there. That's
Improper
not.
footwear in the work environment.
that's it right there. Those-
It had a back and the open toes. There's nothing in for my personal job title that says
you
that
have to bring
your
your employee handbook next week. So
Okay, I'll bring the handbook.
we're gonna read it.
The handbook literally says, "Welcome to beep. Figure it out."
Oh shit!
It's a folder with one note, with one
Exactly.
page in it.
So in the file room where I do filing is a lot of
Super dangerous job, by the way.
hand file cabinets. I don't.
Oh,
they're
actually,
very tall.
To be fair,
They have-
this is actually rather dangerous. What she's going
there
to
are
say.
literally hundreds, if not more, pounds of paper in these cabinets that are definitely hilted to the wall. For sure, they are not.
They're the old style legal.
Allegedly.
They're the old style legal ones. So you know the skinny cabinet ones, how
Yep.
far they pull out.
Yep.
They're the wide set ones, so they're longer than they are deep.
Yep.
And they've easily they're
And
1,000
They're
pounds.
supposed to be safety mechanisms, so only
Attached
one
them to the wall.
drawer.
Yeah, this is
Well,
earthquake
no.
country.
Well, no. In addition to that,
Only
they're supposed
one
to be-
drawer is supposed to open at a time. The other ones will
Right.
lock, so if it falls, it's better
Well,
for you, I
these
guess.
have all been purchased secondhand or from a thrift store or whatever.
So all those
because
locks
your
have been
dealer's
drilled
fucking
out.
cheap.
Yes.
Can't even afford a spring compressor. Anyways,
So, I had been working in the bottom drawer, and the first two drawers start to come out of so they're
Just,
they're
like-
rolling out. And so what do? I naturally try to take my 110-pound body at the time. COVID happened, you guys.
So dumb.
And I
female-
slam all the doors closed. So I got my finger stuck in there, but I've also gotten huge welts on my head because those drawers will open and I'll stand up
they just
and the drawer
open
will
on
be
their own.
open.
Yep.
Yeah, but I never should have. I should have let that fall. I shouldn't. That could have fallen on me. And
You're
Oh,
not.
you should've.
You're not surviving 1,000
And then I
pounds
could've
of
Been
had
blunt
able to
force.
retire.
See, I could have had an industrial, and then
If she would have survived 110 pounds versus 1,200 pounds of blunt force, she would have been dead.
yeah, it's possible. And then I would have died administrating warranties. Yay! That's
what
how
you
I want to do it.
Hashtag
She's
goals.
like, see, asshole, it's not a peppercut. Aflock.
Definitely safe.
Kev, let's hear about yours.
OSHA approved.
Yeah.
OSHA approved.
Yeah. We deal with them a lot.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, between generators running 480 and
480 what, Kevin?
Explain to our listeners.
Unicorns.
480 volt, and yeah, lots of amperage. And then you get the
That's what killed you.
chain motors with absolutely no give for fingers and things like that.
Ooh.
A lot of heavy shit.
How many fingers do you have?
I got all my digits.
Oh, nice.
I got them digis. Yeah, I mean, we've had people like my coworker that lost his eyeball.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We've
That's
had
right.
people fall 100 or so feet to their death and have their head explode on the stage. We've had crazy shit.
Kevin wins.
You plug in lights and they
Kevin does
explode.
win.
Everything you're doing is at 20 plus feet, so you're climbing all the time.
I remember that one time that I worked with you and you just climbed the truss like you were some type of goddamn monkey. Just, I
he's
need
the
to get this
monkey.
fucking
Yeah.
shit done. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you know,
I don't have time for safety equipment. That's for pussies.
No, there is no time sometimes.
No, I get that. But yeah, I remember when you just climbed up, I'm like, well, fuck, you needed to plug in a wire, I guess.
There's always time for safety.
yeah. They say safety first, but it's really third because you need to do it. You need to do it on time, and then you need to be safe about it. Because if you're going to be safety first, I mean, my job wouldn't ever get done.
Yep.
So
Bing bong.
Seriously.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
yeah,
Oh my God, get out of
there's
town.
an inherent risk that you signed up for.
Mike works with spring clips.
Are you talking about my umbrella?
Wait, what?
That's super dangerous.
Yeah, I have. Okay, real quick. We have an umbrella. I have an umbrella.
Ella.
Ella.
Hey.
And because it's been raining out, I had to use it again. And the umbrella that I bought last year for the 2 days of rain that we got this year decided to break on the little hinge point rivets that are, riveted in there. So instead of buying a new umbrella, I just fixed it with some stuff that I had laying around. Super cheap, and that takes a walk across the street to go buy a new umbrella, and I'm not doing that. So
I told him straight up, I was like, there's a fine line between being cheap and being frugal, and he loves to walk that line.
hey, listen,
walk the line.
it fucking works, right? I can't tell you anything more than that.
Well, since it is rainy here in California for the past,
It never rains in Southern California.
Eric has seen my umbrella. I have the best umbrella, Ella,
Hey.
of all
It
the
is the
umbrellas.
most fabulous umbrella you will ever see.
We should probably
We'll
post
post a
a picture.
picture of it.
Unicorns.
Yes.
Is your
It
unicorn one?
actually is.
It's got like a hilt, like a sword, and it's a unicorn, and it's fucking majestic.
It is majestic as
It
fuck.
has a
AF.
gold horn at the top. There's pastels. It's beautiful.
And when you
Supposedly-
open it, it flings glitter everywhere. It's fucking
Everywhere.
amazing.
That's quite elaborate.
Who got that for you?
Jake got it for me.
That was me.
So there's a store in Chicago called Unicorn,
Oh, really?
and the entire store is everything you can think unicorn.
Wow. Dildos.
When are we going out? Oh my god!
I think it might be family.
in the back
I think it
corner.
might be like a family store, but like
well,
because it's like
I know
little
a
kids.
shop that has those. We're gonna go.
okay.
To be fair, when I think of Chicago, I think of murder,
be fair.
not
To be
unicorns.
Yeah, I mean it's
I want to go to
Changed.
Chicago.
It's changed.
dope. It's dope.
Yeah, I want to go.
Chicago's a shit ton of fun.
Gentrification.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
To be That was actually pretty good.
Wonderful.
That was pretty good.
You know what? Give it a bell.
So you still haven't told us you're dangerous or near life or death.
So, I mean, I've always had, like, I watch a lot of weird videos, and I always see the videos of cars falling off of the vehicle lifts and, like, crushing the person to death.
Oh
and
my
so
God.
that's
Don't
always
send that to me.
Well, that's always something in my mind. I mean, even, going back to the days before we did this professionally, like Eric said, working with jack stands underneath cars, that was always a big thing for me, is like, fuck, if this thing falls, I'm
Yeah.
toast. And still to this day, working in the shop with vehicle lifts, the vehicle's 6-7 feet up in the air, and it's thousands and thousands of pounds. And if something fails on that rack in some specific way, that thing just without warning, can come crashing down on you. And, it's like that Final Destination sort of feel. Like you never know what's going to happen. But over the years, we get callous to it. And I don't think about it constantly. But like every once in a while, if we have, something kind of heavy up on the list, it's like, I don't really want to be under here. Or, something's racked a little sketchy and it's good enough for what you got to do, but not good enough for like, somebody to be bouncing around in the vehicle. And, but other than that, it's not really more life or death things. It's like batteries exploding in your face randomly, or getting a finger chopped off in a fan blade or a serpentine belt, which I've had happen not me personally, at UTI. When I was at UTI, one of the students there had their finger chopped off in a fan blade.
Nice.
He probably brought it up himself. Dumbass.
Stupid kids. Actually, it was a female.
Equality.
Yeah. And then actually, I almost did that myself. I think I talked about this on the podcast when I almost chopped my finger off.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've almost chopped my finger off.
Speaking of fan blades, have you seen those videos where guys will hold on to the actual fan blades with the pulleys spinning on like older cars where it's still threaded, and they'll hold it there as it threads itself and let go before it cuts off your hands?
Highly advise against that.
Yeah.
Danger. I'm in danger.
Sometimes it's hard to get those clutch fans on, but I highly advise against that. Please, for the love of God.
And speaking of lifts, that actually happened to me today, or like how you said, something heavier, it's racked, sketchy.
Well, I've seen vehicles fall, for sure.
You
it
have?
happens.
Like you've been there?
Yeah, it happens, but
that's what insurance is for.
Not often, but it's scary, and you just, you never know. It could be your fault because you racked the vehicle improperly and the load shifted or something like that, or you had an equipment failure. And for example, yesterday and today we had our company that comes out and services all of our lifts and stuff like that. They came out and did their yearly safety inspection. It's the end of the year.
Do you guys
except mine?
Do you guys use
you have stuff disabled on it?
Do you guys have use hydraulics?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're super great. Blah blah. Anyway.
But on that, like racked weird, my pretty much shop foreman, probably the guy that would be if we actually had a shop foreman, he is
considered, I thought.
Pretty much. That's why I'm saying pretty much. It was a CX9 that he had up, and all along the bottom where you've got like the weld points that pinches the actual skins together. Yeah, the pinch welds.
Pinch welds, yeah.
He had it on there, and he was raising it, and I was standing next to the car, and it just barely shifted. Not enough that anything bad was going to happen, but just on the actual plate, it just sat itself. It made a big old clutch, and I like jumped out of the way, and he laughed. I'm like, fuck you, bro. I'm not dying. I know, like you said, I know you're callous to this shit, but fuck that.
No, jump or die. I would have probably done the same thing. It's,
Yeah, he's just standing there like, oh, no big deal. I'm like, fuck that.
Just like in the rest of life, a couple inches makes a difference.
Yep. Oh, God.
Doesn't it ever?
Phrasing.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a difference between ooh and ah.
Parkour. Oh, my God.
I'm going to use that in my life. The difference between ooh and ah.
It is the difference between ooh and ah.
So we got time for one more story before we go to break.
Well, then, Allie, you want to go ahead and explain our customer videos that we should have explained?
Yeah. So it was brought to our attention that Eric, that we have brought up our customer videos before. Welcome.
That was a great
statement.
We're here.
Yeah, welcome.
I was checking my notes. I'm sorry.
And we do upsells this way,
right?
And we also do, hey, this is what's wrong with your vehicle. So the technicians
you're making a video recording of the multi-point inspection as you're doing it.
Are you guys required to do a video inspection?
No, that's why I asked, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
So exactly like Ali said, Mazda requires the technicians. It's part of being a Mazda certified tech is during the full point inspection, tires, brakes, all that crap. You have to record all of the inspection. After it's done, you re-record and explain to the customer what's going on, walk around, show measurements of the tires and the brakes. If they're going to upsell something, they have to take a picture or record what needs to be replaced. They then send it to us. Parts adds on the parts, and then we're able to send a digital, copy of the quote, the inspection video to the customer. They click the link, and in there they can approve or decline any of the additional recommended
And
services.
you said before, like this is all done like on an iPhone or something like that. So somebody's got to be holding it while they're measuring things and showing you the measurements
Correct.
or whatever. It's not like a body cam like
no.
the police wear.
They're
Yeah,
not
okay.
really like actively measuring. Like they'll say like,
Take a picture of
here's-
something or
Okay,
whatever.
no, they are. They are.
'Cause
They
I've
are
seen,
holding
like,
the phone and
here
sticking
is
in the
your,
tire
like,
gauge.
rusted out rotor or whatever.
But for tires and brakes, they're supposed to always have. It's like, your brake
Well,
gauge.
that's
They're
not
supposed to put it in and hold it. For the tire gauge, hold. But anything else, it's just you show. It's nothing else.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, that is required, and it's gotten stricter as it's continued. And
And the techs love doing that.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
so yeah, don't get me wrong. It's actually it's a great tool to use on like the service advisor side.
Yeah,
even
for
the tech,
sure.
even the tech side. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
When you actually like show them where it's like, hey, this is really what I'm recommending. It's not the whole mentality of people. You're pulling the wool over my eyes. I don't like dealerships. You're trying to sell me shit I don't need. It helps both of us. Mm-hmm. But as it continues to get stricter and Mazda requires these things for them to stay certified or whatever the case may be, my techs get something called a dice roll. Every single thing, it's their version of a spiff.
Oh, okay.
But we just call it dice rolls because how we like equate what they're
Call
going
it
to get.
a dog. What a dog?
Bird dog.
Bird dog.
A bird dog.
27-sided
I was like,
dog.
dog. Where?
Anything that they upsell. So let's say on the let's say on the RO, I've got I pre-sell an oil change and a coolant flush, but they sell brakes, an axle, and tires. The whole entire monetary value of that gets tallied. So if it's $1,400 worth of sales, from X amount to X amount is one dice roll. From this to that is another dice roll, and so on and so forth. And we fill out a whole sheet. We tally it up. As soon as the sheet is filled, that's how many dice rolls you get. One dice, you roll it. If it's a 5, you get all 5s. You get $20, or 25 because it's 5 dice. And that's
Wait, you guys playing fucking CeeLo with your... That's insane.
Yeah.
So, like, you just open the break room door and it's like, come on, daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Yes.
Let's go sevens. Like,
yes, but that's their version.
Sevens.
Yeah, I know.
That's their version of spiff. But because it's getting so severe and Mazda's getting on management and us as riders to make sure it happens, not so much the techs, it's kind of being looked at, well, if you don't do an inspection video and upsells are made, you don't get your dice rolls. I'm not sure if that'll ever work because there would be mutiny and that place would be burnt to the ground in an instant, but we'll see.
See, I mean, I hate to say it, but that seems to me like this is your job. You have to do your job in order to get paid. I don't understand why this is a problem for you.
Right.
That's just kind of it's like, again, like I said, writing the out mileage on the ticket, putting your employee
Oh
number
my
on the ticket,
God.
putting some sort of a story that either you perform rear brake service, okay, or perform just written documentation of something. We need documentation in this industry.
Yep.
It's all about documentation.
That's my whole job.
Whole job.
Yeah,
Documentation.
it's
Hey, why didn't you do this?
Before we go real quick, I forgot to tell you guys. You can leave it play.
I'm going.
I got hospitalized recently.
What?
What?
Yeah, for a peekaboo accident. They put me in the ICU.
Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of this house! Good night, everybody.
We have to thank our sponsors, by the way.
We're gonna
you.
thank our sponsors after that horrible joke. I want to leave it sign.
Nick, Raymoond, everybody, I'm so sorry.
I'm just concerned generally about you.
Mike, what are you eating? That looks amazing.
Oh, this? It's just a delicious El Snor burrito from El Ranchito Taco Shop.
Is that nacho cheese sauce and hot Cheetos?
Nacho cheese, hot Cheetos, and their mouth-watering carne asada. And I'm dipping it in their creamy guac.
Creamy guac. Yum.
Giggity.
I guess this is a great time to remind everyone that if they're ever in the Inland Empire area, visit Ray at El Ranchito Taco Shop.
Yeah, totally. Check them out on Facebook.com/Ranchito Elsinore.
Or on their Instagram at Ranchito Elsinore.
Now I want me some Elsinore burrito and some of that creamy guac.
Giggity.
I can always give you some of my creamy guac, Jake. Just ask.
El Ranchito Taco Shop, Lake Elsinore.
More than just great Mexican food.
All right, and we are back. Big shout out to our sponsors. Thanks again for pitching in and keeping the lights on. I think it's customary at this point. I can't remember, but I think we open a drink now.
Oh, like this?
It's been so long.
Is this how
right?
we do it?
Skapop.
All right, here we go.
Hey guys, I'm drinking a tea because I drank too much mixed beverage.
Can
so-
you tell?
Bing, ba-bing. Fuck your life. Bing, bong.
Yeah, so we have a special segment.
I don't know how I feel about that
Let me
one.
try it.
Yeah, right. They're kind of fucked. That we were talking about, kind of teasing last week.
Every single one you've tried, you're like, this is gross. See, there's the face. She
The other one was better.
Yeah, it was.
But anyway, so they were discussing some sort of gift exchange. And I
I
guess
guess for the Christmas episode.
Yeah, we were
Yes.
supposed to do it last week, but
I fucked it up.
Somebody
fucked
forgot.
it all up. It's
Yeah.
all your fault that you contracted a disease.
Yeah. But
didn't
you know what?
Disease
Hey,
ridden roommate.
it's okay. You can just not give me presents to make up for it.
Okay,
That'd be
no
my punishment.
problem.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, cool.
Guess
so,
what?
Yeah, guess what? You guys didn't get me shit. And that's okay, because I didn't get you shit. But yeah, I'm going to introduce the gift giving. And you know what? I'll fucking narrate that shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start ladies first.
Oh, okay.
We'll hand out ours.
Gentlemen, present.
Oh, well, actually, sorry.
Yes,
you get
please
to
present.
wait. No, you get to
Present
unwrap
the ladies'
first.
gifts.
okay.
Yeah, so
Never
you're
mind.
You're
Yeah.
giving it to her.
Yeah, everyone's giving it
What
to
am I
Allie.
doing?
You're giving Allie her.
You guys
I'm a
are.
lady.
I've been training for
Oh,
this
yeah,
for a
you're
while.
I'm a lady. How dare you?
Okay, well, Allie.
Okay.
Ma'am.
So let's give.
Merry Christmas, babe.
Well, I'm trying to think. Should okay? This is fine. This is fine. This
This
is
is
how I
A-okay.
planned it.
Eric is
J&A.
inspecting the bag that contains a
It
present.
says Merry Christmas.
And who's this from, Eric?
No, it says Merry
It does.
Christmas.
Is this a
It says
J&A?
Eric
This is a J&A
from J&A.
Fuck.
production.
All right. Mike,
Production.
It's got very festive.
You have to
tissue
hand
paper.
Allie her gift. She's a lady too,
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
Eric
yeah.
is
and Eric has to hand Allie her gift because she's a lady.
Oh, well, lady to
is,
lady.
Lady to lady.
Lady to lady. That's a
meticulously
podcast,
folding
actually.
his wrapping or his tissue paper.
Ooh, it's shoes.
Mike has presented his present
Mike, will you present me your present?
to Allie,
It's a dick
Ooh,
in
ooh.
a box.
It is a dick.
and Eric has presented Allie with an envelope. It is red,
That is
and it reads
Is that soy sauce?
that. No, that is his.
the bodacious Allie Paul.
That is Eric's very own rippin' and dippin' sauce cup for his vent clip.
Yeah.
Talked about
Yes.
Oh shit! So Eric has received
Is
the vent cup, the vent holder for dipping sauces from fast food restaurants.
And it has the sweet and sour, my favorite one on the picture.
There's,
That's fucking fantastic.
that is an ins-
bro.
That is the ripping and dipping.
That is an
vent sauce
instructional
holder.
booklet that tells you that
Perfect.
you
Dip
can put
responsibly, it
you
says.
can put the dip like from the packages, like the little
Yeah.
packets,
Or-
Into the cup.
into the cup,
Or-
or you can pop this out
And it'll fit
set your little
circular
cup
and all
right in
different
there.
types.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
That is
shit.
amazing. They just thought of everything. Thank you.
You're
But
welcome.
there's- But
But wait, there's more.
I see glitter.
He's digging,
I hope you
using
like
his finger to
it.
explore. He has pulled out socks, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god! I love
He's
you
got
guys
socks that read
so
100% that
much.
bitch.
Bitch. Yes, I love you guys so much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Eric
Merry
is satisfied
Christmas. Thank you. Yes.
once again.
Oh my god.
Once
that is
again.
so
Once again.
good.
I like the play-by-play. This is good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ali is ripping into the envelope.
Ripping
Oh,
into it.
yes.
that was very nice.
Aw, it's
She's
very
awing.
cute. It's a card.
It's a card.
Aw.
We could establish that from
It
the
says,
envelope it came in.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Merry Chrysler.
And shit has fallen out of it.
Yes. So
You
should
can
I read the
You
card?
can read it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Allie, warmest wishes for a Christmas that makes your heart happy. That's what's in that actual card. This is what Eric wrote. I couldn't imagine finding a better human being to call my bestie.
Aw, you guys are
I
so cute.
love you. I love you too.
Merry Christmas.
You guys are like two peas on a pod.
Yes.
In which I received
Oh, and she has received a beautiful silver $50 Visa gift card.
Damn, got that card.
Got that card. Drinks on Alley next week.
Yeah.
And Eric, you're up next.
Okay.
Oh.
And Mike has
my
presented his present to Eric. Eric is traversing the maze of microphones.
It's heavy. Jesus,
What
Mike, what did you
is
put in here?
it?
That's what she
It's
said.
like kind of dome shaped.
Eric is slightly aroused while ripping open his package from Mike.
That's why I have
That
it
was
here.
very nicely wrapped, by the way.
It is very nicely
It was
wrapped.
beautifully wrapped for a
Because it's
straight
an
man.
odd shaped package.
It is.
For a straight
But we
man.
don't judge.
That was funny.
Thank you.
Fuck you, Eric.
Well done. Thank you.
And Eric is
Oh,
opening.
I love you so
that's
much,
such a good
Mikey.
Eric has received a
thoughtful
wonderful
is
yellow
that?
toe strap.
Yes.
Combined with-
Oh my god.
And
What's in the box?
Thank you.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh my god.
So
Thank
the
you.
inside
There's a story for this.
inside of the
Thank you.
box.
You act like you've opened this tape before.
Yeah, I work with gaff tape a little bit.
Inside the box
I'll hold your strap.
are red shackles for your toe strap
Oh my god.
because you like the color red for
Angelic
your
music.
truck.
Those are the accents for my truck.
Yep. And so I saw the video of you getting stuck
I did get stuck.
off-roading and having to get pulled out.
It was my
So-
first time
Giggity.
off-roading.
Pulled out.
Well, on your second time off-roading, when you get stuck,
Giggity-goo.
you're going to need to have this in your vehicle. So it's less embarrassing when you have to ask somebody to pull you out.
Seriously.
You should go off
Hey,
roading.
Eric, here.
Thank you.
You can put your
We used to do
recovery
a
gear
thing
to use.
where if you had to get pulled out, the person
Giggity.
would sign the toe strap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
There's still a broken piece of Cody's toe strap in my Bronco, wherever the Bronco now lives.
Oh
Really?
my god. One more time.
Oh, there's another piece of tape that needs to
It's
be
quite securely wrapped.
It is.
Yeah.
Sickler.
towards your buddy, not your body.
That's the Boy Scout way. I'm
I
surprised you know
That's
that.
usually how
Everybody
I do
knows
it,
that.
but I'm like
'Cause
struggling
Jake
with microphone. Oh
yells
my
that at
god!
Oh, and he is impressed with the size of the shackles.
Yes, they're ginormous.
They even come with isolators, so they don't make noise.
Oh, look! Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
You're welcome. Those should take care of all of your pulling and tugging
Oh,
needs.
I love you so much. Thank you.
Crazy.
He's like, I can use these on my sex swings.
You can get tugged off on anything.
Get out of my head. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Practical and fun.
Yes.
It's a multi-purpose tool.
It's a
Allie,
gift you can really use.
Would you like to open up yours?
Can
It's
I?
meant to be yanked.
Allie is
too.
now-
Perfect.
Shaking, moving, questioning, jostling.
Okay.
Tossling?
There's things in there.
It's very nicely wrapped, by the
Thanks.
way.
Yes.
Well
thank you.
done.
She's opening it. The look on her face.
Oh, how fun. Look at that.
It's a beach zen garden
Beach
with all the
Zen
accoutrements,
garden.
seashells,
Yes.
shovels,
There's
umbrellas.
There's little chunkless.
How cool is that?
Well, I
Cute.
figure
So
you love the
thoughtful.
beach and you love all of the aquatic life
my
and
God.
But you're stuck at work.
and vacation, but you're stuck at work, so you get to have something on your desk that,
That is
reminds you of the
amazing.
better times.
I love it. So when
And it comes with a little rake, so you can rake the sand all zen-like and
Get the
stuff.
cigarette butts out of it.
Yeah. You add the broken glass.
Find all the syringes.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I found one.
Accessories sold separately. Accessories sold separately. Okay.
Oh
No,
my
this is
God.
perfect. So when nobody gives me the proper documentation that I need, I can just be like,
Rake your sand.
rake my sand.
Dip your little fingers in the sand, and it feels like your toes in the sand. You know. Yeah.
Love it. That is amazing.
Thank you, Mike. I
Yes,
love
thank you.
I love you guys.
Okay,
Love you.
Mike, you're on the next Mikey.
Jacob has handed Michael a bag.
I am up next. Okay.
It has-
He
here I
also
go.
needs his envelope.
It also has tissue paper.
He needs it.
Oh, he does need his envelope.
It's a fucking dipping cup.
It's
It's
also
a rippin' and dippin' cup.
Ripping and a dipping.
you needed one too.
I do need one for sure because I do like. sauce.
Mike likes to rip and dip.
I do like to rip and
It's
dip.
hard to do that while driving.
Rippeth and
And,
dippeth.
and there's also more, but wait, there's more.
There is more.
I got my own socks. They look like Italian socks. Oh no,
Italian.
Italian.
ringmaster of the shit show.
They are beautiful.
That is pretty
Ringmaster
badass.
of the shit
That's
show.
pretty badass.
So did you have these socks custom made for everybody, or
Oh
love
my
'em.
God,
Thank
this
you.
is great, you guys.
Because I am that bitch.
Thank you, Jake and Allie.
You're 100% that.
bitch.
Oh my God.
I love it.
I'm so glad you guys liked it.
Did you see those and you're like, oh,
Yes.
these are it.
Yes,
I
just like
fucking
how
love
I
it.
saw Mike's and I was
Yeah.
like, ringmaster of the shit show.
Yes.
He clearly is.
Mike is opening a red envelope, and the winner is. Oh,
Mike, he's the winner.
Describe the card.
It's about 6 by 3
Jesus
inches. No. So on the front, there's
You're
2 dogs. One's bigger than the other, and the big dog says, "My paws are frozen." And then the smaller dog says, "Man, I wish that was my only problem."
They're in the snow.
You're standing in
they're
snow.
in the snow, though.
Yeah, because the little dogs.
oh, it's a dick joke.
It's a dick and balls.
It's a dick joke.
And it says, "Mikey, warm wishes for a happy holiday." Can I read this out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought this card most appropriate for you. Merry Christmas.
Oh my God. What did he get you, Mike?
And you received.
I received a gift card. It's a Visa, another Visa credit card.
Is it silver?
Yeah, the package is silver. I don't know
Oh,
what the
beautiful.
actual card color
Beautiful,
is.
beautiful. I like continuity.
I love silver. Silver's golden.
All right, all
I see
right.
what you did there.
Jacob.
Jake.
The other Hebe.
You're only partially.
Yeah, half Hebe.
Just like me.
Jacob.
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 And it is fully Jacob with an exclamation point, which would lead me to believe it says Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Listen here, Jacob.
Yeah.
But he's not opening the card.
No,
He's received a package.
Mike's well-wrapped package.
And
hey, look, it's for my fucking desk that I do nothing at.
he was received a wacky wailing inflatable arm man for your desk.
Nice.
That's amazing.
That is
It's the mini. It's the
awesome.
relatively mini version.
It's the wacky, waving, flailing, inflatable arm tube man.
That's awesome.
That
whatever.
is so fucking
From
fantastic.
Look Our Way, promotional advertising experts.
That is amazing.
You know that I actually have one that's like this big,
You know how much that weighs?
20 pounds.
Enough to
Just
break
kidding.
the ice.
Thank you, Mikey. I'm going to
very
annoy
cute.
the shit out of my coworkers.
That is so cool.
That is really cool.
That's amazing.
Well, I figured, like everybody could use something to brighten their day, right? So
Yeah.
I'll turn it on for the children.
just gotta have like a little foot pedal switch or something.
What is your card?
Let's see. It's Elf. It's
It's Will Ferrell.
It's Mr. Farrell. It says, "I wouldn't forget to wish someone as nice as you a Merry Christmas. Gosh, only a cotton-headed ninny muggins would do something like that. Jakey, I'm so glad Allie found you because now I have eye candy every time we hang
Oh my
out.
god.
Merry Christmas, Eric. Thanks, buddy. I also got silver.
Oh, a silver $50 Visa gift card.
We love the silver. We
Silver
love the
and
silver.
gold.
That's good.
Silver and gold.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, everybody. I love all of
Thank
you.
Love you guys very
Good
much.
job,
Merry
you
Christmas.
guys. Merry Christmas.
And a
Happy
Happy New Year.
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Fuck all you.
Happy late Hanukkah.
Kevin,
Chanuki.
you know I love you.
We do.
We did our holiday earlier.
Here you go,
did our
Kevin.
holiday earlier.
Here's my gift to you.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
She
Thank
threw
you.
the wrapping paper at him.
Oh, Jake is
Oh, yeah, I got to see how big
Jake's
this
whipping it
bitch
out.
is.
So we have another subject on the board.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have a coupon?
Oh, God.
oh coupons.
Coupons.
This is
Damn, look at this bitch. It's big.
That's what she said.
Damn, Mikey.
Oh my god, it is. It's huge.
That's. Oh, damn! It is big. It didn't look that big in the picture. When
you know what?
Camera takes off 3 inches.
Shit.
Wait, hold on. We need to plug this in.
Yes, we do. I'm shoving it on.
It's very silky.
Quick, is that a ground plug or
Is that the first time you said that?
No, it does not.
So you know it's quality.
You know it's quality.
Oh my
GFI,
God.
what's that? Hold up.
He's undoing
Yeah,
the twisty thing
I'm on-
that everyone has trouble with. What do you call those things? I call it a twist
tie.
tie. Is that
Twist
what
tie?
it's called?
Twist tie. All right.
The secret is you just pull the plug in and
Oh my God! Look at
Oh my
it.
God.
Wait, let's see how quiet it is.
It's very quiet.
Oh my God! Turn that towards the camera so they can see it.
Oh my God.
That's so
It's
good.
orange for those of you who are not watching
He's
the
got
YouTube.
crazy hair.
And he got
Oh my
has like
fucking God.
That is amazing.
That is amazing, Mike.
little
Thank
frilly
you.
hairs.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to put that on your desk.
Yeah, I know.
This is what I base all of my interpretive dances upon.
God, that's fucking hilarious.
That is so cool.
good.
So cool.
Man, and when I'm talking about I have one that's mini, it is mini
like-
compared to this.
It's not the size that matters, Jake.
Well, I beg to differ. No, I'm kidding. I am not a size
kid.
queen. I am not a size queen.
Size queen.
I mean, it's never mind.
It's all about how you use it.
Well, you know, this is true.
Oh my God, Mike, that's fucking amazing.
So
All right, well, I'm
good.
ordering another one for me because that's awesome.
You need one of those. Oh,
Go
he's
in,
so
flip on the jet
fleeting.
or flip on the compressors, hit the switch for your vacuum tube arm, whatever. Fuck, man.
Whatever the fuck, man.
Oh my God.
That's a good one.
Oh, I won.
I had to open it up. Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh, that's amazing. I don't know where the fuck I'm going to fit that at my desk, but I'm going to figure it out.
Hey, when you turn it
Thank
on, you
you,
can blow your
guys.
vape hits
Thank
into
you.
it.
right through there.
Yes.
Holy shit, it
nice.
comes with a fucking smoke machine.
Hey, if you set that sideways on your desk, you have like a personal fan.
Oh, yeah, it would. If when it gets real hot,
Oh,
it's
it's
got a double use.
multi-purpose. There you go. It pulses for your pleasure.
Oh, it's powerful.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that
Okay.
totally just made
Yeah.
the
Too powerful.
So, moving on with the rest of the podcast.
Hey. What do you call a pedophile with no legs?
file.
A creepy crawly.
Oh my
Lord help us all. Allie, did you want to do your dad joke that you learned today on air so everybody hears?
Mike,
Yes.
knock knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe who?
How rude!
You guys remember those like boy versions of Easy Bake Ovens where it was the creepy crawlies?
I had one of those, man.
Yes.
It was awesome.
I always wanted one of those, and I got a stupid Easy Bake Oven instead.
I would have much rather been baking cookies instead of stupid
It's a light
glowworms.
bulb. It takes 10 years to make a cake that is the size
I
of a
know,
hockey
I'm
puck.
aware.
Oh my
Remember
god.
the vacuum form cars for the, did you guys ever do the vacuum form things for the little Hot Wheels cars and
Oh,
stuff?
that sounds cool.
remember
I
that.
kind of remember.
Yeah, I had one of those. That was a good holiday.
Not ringing a
That
bell.
was a good holiday.
I always wanted the Hot Wheels tracks too.
We had tons of those, and we would put them all together in the whole living room. We had a ginormous living room, and we could just sit there for hours with the controls.
I was a Lego kid. I
Wheels.
loved
I had
getting
Legos
Legos
too.
and Hot Wheels.
Do you guys have slot cars growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slot car tracks, erector sets, like all sorts of stuff.
Excuse me?
Erector sets.
Erection sets.
Erector sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erector.
Erector.
It's just metal pieces. And
Those are cool. They're
Yeah.
like more practical. It's not Legos.
And people
but
wonder why I am in the career that I'm
Yeah.
in, because I was into erector sets and Legos, building things.
Dude, one of the, and we'll go on after this, but one of the
Maybe
probably,
if I got the Hot Wheels track, I would be Anastasia. But no, I shuffled
Oh,
papers.
erector sets.
one of
You didn't know what that
the
was?
best gifts that I got that my parents when I was little, I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but my dad built us a sandbox like in the backyard that we could use.
The one where you got stung by a lot of bees?
Wasps, yellow jackets. That fucked me up. That's why I hate bees and anything that flies and stings. But it was those. It was
You're
the
right, Mike.
There's a bee.
There's a bee. It was that. It was the caterpillar set where you had a chair that you sat in and it had two working handles where it actually operated the excavator.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was
Those
the
are
coolest goddamn gift when I was a kid. I got to dig in the sandbox. That was awesome.
We would go around to parks searching for those things,
Yeah,
and that would be the
exactly.
park that we would play at.
It sucked though, because every time you got on it, it's already all dug out around it. You know,
Yeah.
so you have to,
Yeah, you have to like kick
Kick
all
the
the
sand
back
around.
in.
Yeah. It's part of the fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's why we're strong.
So Mike said, "Do you have a coupon, buddy?" And I say it with that accent, not to be a jerk.
You know what those people are called, right? There's a term for those people. They're called Mr. Patels.
Mr. Patel's?
Yes. They're all called Patel. They all have the same last name. They're just called Patel.
I
And they're the ones
apologize.
that
I need-
no, it's a statement of facts, okay? It is strictly facts. They're called Mr. Patels because they're always hustling you for some kind of discount or
I
deal.
see. That
what
is-
was it? Weren't we talking about recently? Like
Excuse me.
haggling.
Oh yeah, barter system,
Yeah.
haggling.
Yep.
Yeah,
Same-
like this
same
isn't.
thing.
You know, if you go to McDonald's, you can't say, "Well, I guess I see you got your $1.29 cheeseburger on the menu, but I really only want to pay 93 cents."
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
can you make that happen?
Yeah. So
No,
Not gonna happen.
Well, and with that, it's like the whole "do you have a coupon" thing. It's like I get the wanting to save money, and that's completely fine. But on the after effect of that is "good buddy" or "hey buddy." That's the one thing that drives me crazy
I know
about.
trying to butter you
exactly
up.
what you're talking
and,
about.
and not even so much that, but they walk in and it's like, "Do you have a coupon for me, buddy?" It's like, "Come on, buddy." It's like, dude, I don't fucking know you. I've just met you. I don't
We're not
know you
buddies.
fucking shit. It's like, this is a place of business. It's like, come here 100 more times and we'll talk.
yeah.
And we're always, it's like with
that's
me.
a shitty punch card.
Yeah.
Yeah, Subway's like at least 10 or something.
And with being a smaller family-owned dealership, it's like there are already coupons online. Pretty much like any dealership. You don't even have to be mom and pop. Everybody gets a coupon there.
We
It's
live in an age of promo codes.
Right.
Like there's discounts for everything.
and when they come in and they're like, "Oh, do you have a coupon?" It's like, well, we already have a coupon. We don't require you to print anything out. We already look on our online website every morning or every couple of days, and we make sure you're getting the best price. It's just everybody's happier that way. You're in and out and all that stuff. And then when you tell them, our coupon price for full synthetic tire rotation is $119.99 plus tax, of course. So it comes out to be like $122. They're like, "Oh my God, that's expensive." And it's like, okay, pull up Jiffy Lube right now down the street. Tell me what it says for that service right there.
We've had this conversation
know.
before.
Yes, we have many
Yep.
times.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's amazing that what people think in their heads is the normal price for something, and then when they actually do some price shopping, like, oh man, I guess this is reasonable.
Right. And the other day or day before last, same thing generally happened. This is the cost. This is our coupon price. And then, of course, they go into the whole conversation of it's like, "Oh, well, when I owned my Lincoln," okay, first off, it's a Mazda dealership, they
a
would
Lincoln
come in,
dealership.
pick up my car and bring it. And
Specific
I
to
know,
higher end vehicles.
correct.
So-
And, my services were included in the lease. And he goes, it was a $70,000 car right there. How much was it? And what did you pay for this fucking Mazda 3, dude?
32,000.
If he wishes, like maybe
fully
20.
loaded,
Yeah,
like,
fully
yeah.
loaded. Like this thing's a sport. So he's like walking out of here at 22 grand.
Didn't
Yeah.
realize they were that cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sports are like 22, 24 with no bells and whistles. It's like, dude, we are not picking up your car. We are not giving you included maintenance. None of this. We'll give you a free wash though, buddy.
Complimentary.
Yes.
The price difference between your 24 grand and your 70 grand, you're paying for maintenance now.
Yeah, exactly.
You actually did give a customer a gift recently.
Oh, and you know what? Thank you, Allie.
You're welcome.
So to prove that, me as a service advisor, where I do notice when customers are really nice or they go out of their way to be like, "Oh no, I'm in no rush. I'm going to hang out here because I just don't have anywhere else to go. I'm too far out of your Uber distance. But take your time. I'm here. When it's done, all good." Super nice guy. Brand new 2021 hatchback Mazda 3, fully loaded with the red paint.
Oh, I love that red paint.
Yeah.
that you
It's
guys
really
have.
pretty.
I've got a hatchback Mazda 3 Matchbox car right in front of my computer. And he walks up and I'm the one helping him. He's like, dude, this is awesome. It's my car. Where did you find this? This is amazing. I need this to, put on my dash so I've got a little version of my car.
And we just like found it bopping about like
Yeah,
at
and I
the
told him,
grocery
hey, I
store.
found it. It was either Ralph's or Vaughn's. Just found it at an end cap and, picked one up. And, since working here, it's cool. He's like, oh, that's awesome, man. And then he goes through the whole take your time, super nice guy, this, that, and the other thing. Up and down, thank you so much. This is awesome, above and beyond. And on his way out again, he goes, oh, where did you get this again? I keep seeing this and I love this. And once again, tell him and he leaves. And, with being service advisors, we have access to where they live, their address, their phone number, stuff like that. So I hopped on Amazon and I bought him one and I shipped it to his house.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
And just in the, where it says, is this a gift? It's like, from Jake at so-and-so dealership, Merry Late Christmas.
That's
Thanks for
dope,
being
dude.
an awesome customer.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Nice.
really
That is
cool.
pretty
dope.
badass. Well done.
One of the sales people, Bradley, at our dealership for the
Bradley.
Volkswagen side,
Broadly.
he actually had a birthday today.
Yes, he did.
And he, oh my God, there was such a shit show over the PA system today about it, actually. One of the other guys was like, hey, everybody wish Brad a happy birthday. And so everyone is going crazy on the
Beep, beep. Happy birthday, Brad. Happy birthday, Brad. And then somebody sung happy birthday.
John.
Oh, that was John.
I
Of
miss
course it was
our
John.
paging system. We used to have one. I really
Well,
miss
you
that.
got your fancy phones
It's not the
instead.
same.
Walkie-talkies.
It's not the same.
But anyways, he has a whole wall of his office covered in Matchbox cars.
Nice.
It's really cool, actually.
He's got
I was
a
like,
lot.
you're gonna run
Awesome.
out of. What are you gonna do when you run out of space?
Build another wall.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, it's gonna be
built-
like in college when you
Never
have
mind.
those like double boards. That
Not
slide
going
back
with
and
build a
forth.
wall.
Right.
And then actually we can jump over to the other side of the story of good customers and then shitty customers who are looking for free stuff. So I wasn't there on Christmas Eve at the dealership, took it off for my birthday. And
And the podcast.
the podcast, of course. And this pair of young ladies show up and nobody else is in the office and I can, look at the appointments. No Mazda 6s from, X amount, this time till close.
Right.
So I just go out there without my clipboard. I'm like, it's something else. It's not an appointment. If it is, whatever. And they go, can I help you ladies with anything? Any questions I can answer? And they go, you fucked up our car.
Oh, hi. Hello.
So yeah, it's like, well, okay, nice to see you too. And I go, okay, what happened or what have you found? And she goes, well, we were here on Christmas Eve. And I go, well, and I stopped her right there. I'm like, I wasn't here on Christmas Eve. It's like,
Because you personally fucked up their car.
correct. So I'm like, I wasn't here on Christmas Eve. No one else is here, but let me see what I can do for you and see if we can figure this out. So I'm like, show me on the car where it is. And she goes, well, first off,
Or like lot damage or something like that.
yeah, that's what she's hinting at. So she goes, well, first off, you guys did an oil change and a tire rotation for me, and now there's a big gouge out of my tire. And immediately I'm like, no, but let's take a look-see. So she walks me around to the back of her car, and it's her back wheel, and there's a decent gouge, Bic lighter size. I mean,
Oh, dang.
couple of inches, and it's probably half an inch deep. Not enough to see the core, but it's pretty deep. And there is a massive...
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
And there is a massive impact spot on the rim. I mean, severe impact. It's a good semicircle, completely
So
pushed in like a tin can.
need
The
The
customer
alignment.
curbed it.
Correct. They curbed it. And so she's like, your technicians must have done this during the, during the tire rotation. I'm like, ma'am, with all due respect, I looked at her, I'm like, do you know how a tire rotation is performed? Being super nice, do you know how a tire rotation is performed? She's like, I have an idea, but not particularly. I'm like, my technicians pull your bolts off of your tire, set it on the floor, roll it forward, lift it up, and do everything in reverse. That is it. The tires don't rest really, nothing. It's just down and up. I'm like, for my technician to do this, to get the gouge and that impact on your rim, they would literally have to lift it and slam it on the rack rim facing.
Or hit a curb.
And I'm like, there, and that came next. I'm like, and I'm like, with all due respect, there is no way that my technicians did this. I'm like, this is curb impact. This is at some point you hit something that did this. And she goes, that's this, that, and the other thing. And then once she saw that I'm not going to fold, this did not happen here, she then goes, well, is my tire safe?
No, it's not.
And I told her, I'm all like, in all retrospect, no. But since your core's not showing, I would say you're okay for a bit, but I would consider
enough to take it directly to the tire shop.
But I would, right, exactly. But I told her I would recommend you visit a tire shop and get a new tire. And she's like, so you're not going to cover this? I'm like, ma'am, we didn't do this damage, so no. And she's like, and she does that too. You can see it in the face, like,
audible sigh.
I've lost this. There's no way that I'm lying to this guy. I'm not buckling. She goes, all right, well, have a good day. And she leaves. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. Why? Why? And also, it's like, it's the fucking 30th. You just happen to notice this now? You hit a fucking curb, probably drunk driving over the fucking weekend.
Oh, you don't be like that. You don't know.
All of the tires were fucked up.
Not
It's the
everybody is out
31st,
there
by the way. It
It's
is the
the
31st.
I'm sorry, 31st.
Not everybody is out there to
No.
screw us.
No,
or
no,
us
no, no.
to get screwed by them. So
No, but we've talked about it before. You can tell when somebody comes in looking for something for free when they're all like, it's like, ooh, this is a part of my car I hate, and they didn't notice this before I brought it in, so I'm going to try and get this fixed for free. Yeah, I don't like this blemish.
You know, my previous car used to have massaging seats. When I took my truck into the dealer, my massaging seats disappeared. You guys fucked this up. When you did my oil change, you removed my massaging seats.
Yeah, you wanted it for yourself.
God,
you horrible people.
We've had a customer like that who were like, in Volkswagen, my heated seats don't work. Ma'am,
You don't have
you were not sold a vehicle that has heated seats.
that was in one of the episodes when you talked about the customer that had wrote. Oh no, it was a listener mail from, I think.
The leather was too hard?
No, it was another listener mail, and they had road tested 2 identical Escapes.
Oh,
and one
that's
of them
right.
had
Yeah,
heated
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
seats, and the other one didn't. And the customer
He was
didn't-
trying to trade it in, and he went to Jeep or whatever, and yeah. I remember that.
Oh my
Anyways.
gosh, Eric, remind me to tell you about the seat.
Don't
later.
forget to tell me about the seat
Tell
later.
me about the seat later. Let me tell you about the seat.
Okay.
Is
tell me about
wait,
the
is
seat.
this a podcast?
Can our listeners not hear?
Well, I don't know. Like, no, they can't
Why?
because it's too.
It's still an ongoing investigation.
Yeah. My lawyer has advised me not to.
That's
Speak of this.
Allegedly.
That's my line.
We got one more topic before we have to go.
We do.
What do you got? Eric.
I feel that sometimes people have resentment towards management just because they're managers, not necessarily
Yes.
because they're bad people or bad managers.
Yes.
But just because of the fact that they are a manager.
Yep.
I don't agree with that. I really don't. Like, okay, I could understand if the person's difficult to work for. They micromanage. They're they have a laundry list of things that
Some people
make
have
them
just unrealistic expectations.
They do, and some people just don't like being given direction and saying you have to do things this way or whatever, and they take it out on that person. It's like, well, these aren't my specific rules necessarily. It could be coming from above, or this is how we need to do things to produce. And they just resent. Like I bump into people all the time, and they're getting mad at other people for certain things. And like, well, I flat out ask, are you able to do anything about it? Well, no. Okay, does it affect you directly? Well, no. Well, then
What's the issue?
what's let it go. Who cares? Why do you let it get to you that much? Like, we've talked about this before. That going, segueing into,
Again, I feel like I'm being personally attacked right now.
no,
I'm
this
not
has
a
nothing to
manager,
do.
so-
You're not a manager, Michael.
I know. I'm
Michael!
Oh, dude.
very aware of that.
So on that subject, before popping off, I'm lucky that I work with like one of my old best friends who ended up being the manager, so that makes it easier. And speaking of Michael, dude, Alex, my manager,
guys.
does that all the time now. It's like, Jacob, Michael.
He's trying to be serious with you, and you're laughing because you're thinking of these moments.
It's amazing.
He straight up told me today, I did that to Jake.
These moments are great, by the way.
Yes, they
Michael.
are. I love you guys very much.
Love you all.
But yeah.
But yeah, I think that it's true. Some people cannot be told what to do.
Then you need to open up your own fucking business and be your own boss. If you can't handle
and they're
taking
gonna be
orders,
a terrible boss.
yeah. If you can't handle taking orders, then you need to go somewhere else where you can work by yourself.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Take a book out of Kevin's, or take a page out of Kevin's book.
Take a book out of Kevin's page.
Be your own boss.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
Oh,
You're
I'm
so-
definitely not my own boss.
Well, you kind of are. You're okay. You're not like top, but I mean, you pretty much run all the setups.
Yeah. I run crews. Yeah. But
Not a
yeah, I mean,
train.
really, it's just I run crews and I get to set my own schedule.
Right.
Other than that, like,
That's the best part of being a boss, though. Set your own schedule.
yeah. I mean, the crews we deal with are fucking nightmares. You know, people get respectable jobs when they can work in society, and then when you are unable to work with people, you become
Work
a
at a car dealership.
No, you become a stagehand.
Yeah.
Because you can be punk rock and have tattoos and piercings and be a fucking piece of shit.
Hey, don't talk about Griff like that.
And everyone's and everyone's fine with it because you're a stagehand. You know,
Right.
that's kind of like the stereotype.
The norm. Yeah.
But it's really fun when you're trying to get something done and you're trying to wrangle a bunch of cats, basically. You know, it's just
While
like,
it's raining.
yeah.
Mikey, I heard keys. Where do people need to go to find us?
Oh. Wait. Pause that real quick. What do you call it?
Oh my fucking god!
No, I'm here
know,
for it.
I'm
I'm here for
excited.
it. I'm here for
What do
it.
you call a group of depressed kids?
Let me see if a group of depressed kids.
Yeah.
Sad boys.
No.
Hold on.
Sad lads.
No. No.
I can't help.
What?
Suicide Squad.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, cue the music again.
Our music brought to you by Nobody Wants to Be Backed by That.
No, honestly.
Are we down to one follower again?
Hold on. This music is brought to you by the New Waves.
Awesome music.
Yes.
It's great music, and I actually kind of wanted to put out a challenge to our listeners. I know most of us in the automotive industry do different things. You might see my drum set in the background in the YouTube videos.
Dusty as fuck.
I play it often, Kevin. Anyway,
Run over there.
yeah,
Just
it's
kidding.
too much. If you guys have any inclination into musical knowledge, would you please try and send us a demo of your introduction music?
A snippet.
How about let's call a request for anybody that thinks that they have introduction music for the podcast. You know, a few minute riff of something that we can play over and over and over that sounds like Customer States. What do you have that sounds like Customer States? What can you make that sounds like Customer States? My brother and I were supposed to do this.
They're gonna
He's
just
a
send us
huge-
Yo,
like
no,
wrenches
fuck that.
falling on
I
the
got an
ground.
idea. We need to do it, or someone needs to do it. But it needs to be a stomp theme.
Clap.
You know, it's like a stomp type,
Clap,
like the
clap.
musical stomp, where they're like newspapers and brooms and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
But with like impact guns and wrenches and lifts, and so it's like a beat,
Ugga Duggas.
like a beat being created by
All the
shop
Ugga
noises.
Duggas.
So sampling music.
You got to sample the shop and create a beat with it. Create a
A
song.
trash can.
Doug. You're
Yeah,
gonna bring
dude.
some Doug back?
Hey, Mikey got
Drumming on the street lights.
I love you both so much.
Big.
Thank you for that.
Big, big.
And with that, I'm gonna play some music and play us out. If it was okay, I'm gonna read
Yes.
the end
Yep.
credits.
Where can our listeners find us?
We have some special things to do. Hold on, let me play some
Tunage.
tunage. Okay. So as always, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at customer_states. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Customer Estates Podcast. You can find us on YouTube by searching youtube.com. And then if you look up Customer States podcast, you'll be able to find us. Make sure you turn your work mode off. And then again, I want to thank some of our sponsors, Nick Lowridge from Matco Tools.
Nick, I need my wire strippers, dude.
Travis Ferris
I'll strip
from
all your wires,
Hit
Jake.
Distributing, supplying Justice Brothers podcast. Justice Brothers products. It's been a long podcast. I have a couple of drinks in front of me.
What about Ray Moon?
Ray Moon from El Ranchito Taco Shop, supplying us delicious tacos. Oh, by the way, we're going to get him out here again next year. He just had a child, so it's been a little
Congrats, bud.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats on your...
he made a post on Facebook of his food. I'm like, oh, I miss it so much.
Mexican children.
Ray is an awesome person. And again...
I risked anaphylactic shock for that guac, guys. It's that good.
Want to thank Dale Follett at Twisted Bills LLC. He does all of our hashtags to the bell, the parts cannon. He's a great person. You can go check him out. And also Norman Glazier for supplying us the idea and inspiration and monetary value for drinks tonight.
Yes.
For the new nomenclature. And yeah, with that, I definitely want to thank everybody for being here. This is the end of the year. We have a beautiful year to begin with.
We'll see you all next year.
Tomorrow, actually.
God damn it, Jake, you stole my life.
Does anybody have anything else to add before we close out this session?
I say thanks for the fun year, guys, and all the listeners for sticking with us. And yeah, we'll see you next year.
2022 is going to be amazing.
Yep.
Oh my
you
God,
so
don't
much.
say that. I feel like every time,
Yeah,
like
you just jinxed
2020,
it, bro.
we were like, oh, 2021's going to be so much better.
Have you seen the meme that's going around that says 2022 is just 2022
God.
as well?
Oh my God.
Shut up, as well. Sorry.
And Allie, would you like to tell them one last time before the new year?
Yes, I would like to tell you, love you.
Hi, this is Mike Serra from Customer States. Matco Tools is one of the best tool companies in the industry, and Nick Lowridge is one of the best Matco tool distributors. Nick can get me anything I need for the shop or for at home. From oil drain pans to beef jerky, Nick's got what I need on tap. Nick works in the Thousand Oaks, California area, and you too can get whatever you need by calling him at 805-796-7323. And if you're not in that area, call him anyway and tell him you heard about him from the Customer States podcast. And then you can hop on to matcotools.com and find a Matco Tools distributor near you. Matco Tools. Service, trust, results.